Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to finally be back. I know I've been gone for about 2 weeks or so. Honestly, I feel like I've been gone for a really long time, but I really haven't. I had to take a little quick break because, as you guys know, it is prom season, so it's been a little hectic for me and it's just beginning. So I'm gonna be super busy throughout the month of May as well, but that's not gonna stop me from filming, of course, because obviously I want to keep making videos for you guys. Other than that, you guys, my best friend just announced that she is pregnant. I am super happy, you guys. It makes my heart so happy because, as you guys, if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you guys know that a few weeks back my best friend Ruth announced that she was pregnant and that she was having a baby girl. So can't believe that both of my best friends are now both pregnant together. It's just really mind-blowing to me, but it's also, I'm just super happy. This year is just going to be just I can cry right now because I'm so happy. I did book my trip to LA in June and then Miami in July, you guys. So I am just looking forward to this year so much. Also, Brian and I have been going hard at the gym. The girl just officially lost 10 plus pounds. I haven't weighed myself in about 2 weeks now, so I don't really know how much I have officially lost as of right now, but I'm just super excited and super proud of myself for losing 10 pounds. I mean, 10 pounds is a lot. It's a lot. So Brian has lost quite more than I have. I think he's lost about like 15 already, about to be hit 20 pounds. It's so crazy. I hate men because they lose fucking weight faster than we do. So other than that, you guys have been requesting for me to create a makeup look using nothing but drugstore products. So if you guys are interested in learning how to create this full face of nothing but affordable makeup products, then just please keep on watching. I am gonna go in with this LAGirl Pro Prep. And I haven't used it, so this is going to be my first time, and I feel like I'm actually going to be using a lot of LAGirl products today because that is the one main brand of drugstore or affordable products that I do own, because I actually really do love them. But we'll see how this goes. So I did just finish applying the LAGirl Cosmetics Pro Prep Moisture Nourishing Face Primer. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my skin right now looks hella white. I don't know why. My skin feels hella dry, kind of, honestly, after I just applied a shit ton of this on my face. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's supposed to work that way, but it feels really weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm going like this and it feels kind of ashy on my skin, so I don't know. I'm gonna disregard that for now. Moving on to foundations. I have been trying out the Covergirl full spectrum foundations. I don't know if I love them. I don't know if I hate them. Honestly, I haven't been trying them out for about 2 weeks now, so I'm still kind of in that debating whether if I like it or not. Since I am a little bit tan today, I am going to be mixing light neutral too. And also medium golden right here. I am going to be applying the foundation with my RealTechniques Beauty sponge. Of course, this is a full face using affordable, cheap products. So of course, this sponge retails for $5. So of course, it's super cheap and affordable. We're just gonna be dabbing it all over our face. As you guys can see, look how tan I am right now. I do have to add quite a bit of this foundation all over my entire face to get the coverage that I need. So obviously, if you love a full coverage foundation, you are going to have to apply quite a bit of this foundation to get what you need. So just an FYI. To contour my face, I am going to be using this L'Oreal True Match foundation. This was my OG favorite thing to use to cream contour my face. So the fact that I am using it now after a really long time, I'm super happy about it. This is in the shade Cappuccino, and this is in the shade also an 8. So I really love this one, and I just cannot believe I'm using it again. It was like literally my favorite one. So I am just gonna be applying it with my finger on my forehead right here. The very first brush that I am going to be using to blend out this cream contour, I am going to be using a drugstore brush, which this is from RealTechniques. This is the Expert Face brush. This is by far one of my favorite brushes to blend out foundation, any liquids, any creams. It's amazing. So I am just gonna be blending this all out really fast, really quick, to highlight and conceal our face. And these are the LAGirl concealers. These are the Pro Conceal concealers, and I am gonna be using first, this is the shade Buff, and I'm just gonna be adding this. And I just love how it comes with this applicator right here. This thing was the best thing that was ever invented for me back in the day, because this used to work great for application underneath anywhere on your face, of course, and also to carve out your brows. This used to be the shit for me. Like, I am gonna be blending this all out with my RealTechniques Beauty sponge. All right, now that we have our face all contoured and highlighted, now it's time to set. Now, you guys know I am obsessed with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I feel like I don't have to tell you guys anymore, but it's really hard for me not to use that right now. Like, it's really hard. So I have found a dupe, a really cheap dupe for that powder over the years, and I was really obsessed with this at one point, really obsessed. I haven't used it in a really long time, but I'm gonna see how much I still love it right now, or if I don't love it anymore. So I am gonna be using this Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder, and this is in the shade Light 01. And this is how it looks like, if you guys are wondering. It does not feel very light. It's actually like the quality of it and the consistency of this powder is kind of just like the Laura Mercier, which is why I loved it so much. I do not like super fine powders, you guys. I hate them so much. I don't know how some of you actually really do love them, because I just find it super hard for me to like those kind of powders. They just don't work for me. I feel like it gives you major flashback. I don't know, but I really love powders that are really kind of thick in consistency and have kind of like a beige or skin undertone in it, because most likely it's not going to give you super bad flashback or ever give you flashback. And I'm just going to use my beauty sponge as well. Oh my god, I have not used this in a really long time. I probably shouldn't use it because I haven't used it in like years, but we're just gonna do it. Oh my god, did you guys see that? That applied so smoothly. I don't want to speak too soon, but right now it looks freaking amazing. I don't know, you guys, I might just go back to this powder and only use this powder for like an everyday, and use my Laura Mercier for like when I do very important events or like things like that, because damn, I forgot how much this shit works. All right, so now that we have set the face, I am now going to be adding some of this full spectrum Covergirl Matte Ambition All Day Foundation powder, and this is just going to add color back into my skin after adding any sort of translucent powder. I always make sure to do this. It just photographs a lot beautifully when you are taking pictures or anything like that. You don't want to look too washed out. So I'm just going to be adding this all over the outer perimeters of the face, everywhere where we didn't highlight underneath the eyes. That's where mainly I want to not apply this powder. Moving on to contour, blush, bronzer, all of that goodness. I am going to be using this BHCosmetics Professional Blush 10 Color Blush Palette. As you guys know, BHCosmetics is one of the many brands that are super affordable online, and all of their products are super amazing. So I am going to be using this to contour my face. As you guys can see here, this is one of my favorite shades to contour. I think I'm also going to be using this one over here. I'm just going to be adding this on my cheekbones. For bronzer, I am going to try and attempt to use this one right here. And the reason why I am saying try and attempt is because I feel like it's a little too light for me right now. But this is from Almay, and this is their powder blush. But it's actually a powder bronzer, so we'll see how it works. It does have a little bit of glow in here, so we'll see how it works. So I'm just going to be applying this all over my cheeks. Moving on to brows, I think today I am going to be using this Covergirl one since it is a little bit lighter, but we're just going to be doing our brows really quickly. If you guys want an in-depth tutorial on how I contour my brows, what the hell, yeah, how I do my brows, I will list the video for you guys down in the description box as well, because this is going to take a long ass time. We're going to be moving on to our eyes and the palettes that I am going to be using today. I'm super excited to show you guys because I swatched them the other day on my Insta story and you guys were going crazy over it. I was going crazy over it because the swatches were unbelievably amazing. So these are the LAGirl Cosmetics Hot Heat palettes. These are limited edition. Of course, they are summer inspired and they are sold out unfortunately online, but they do say they are available. There are some still available on your local CVS store, so definitely go cop them if they're still there, you guys, because you do not want to miss out on these palettes. First palette is Aloha Vibes and the other one is called Vacay Everyday. One is a little bit more neutral and you have a little bit of plums and purples to work with, and then the other one has a lot more color in it. So I will open them and show you guys how they look like. So this is Vacay Everyday and it is a big palette, you guys, and you also get a huge mirror with it as well. So they're definitely really good quality palettes. The other one is called Aloha Vibes and it's the more colorful one. Ooh, I'm having trouble opening it. And this is how it looks like. It's so beautiful. So just so you guys can see, I'm just gonna do one single like swipe on each, on just like one color that I like, and oh, I'm still so shook on how freaking pigmented these are. Like so freaking pigmented. So I am gonna be doing a look that kind of matches my shirt. That was the inspiration towards this look today. So I am gonna be going in with the Aloha Vibes palette first, and I'm gonna be taking this matte shade down here and I'm gonna be adding that all over. I think I'm just gonna be using this mirror that it comes with. Oops, I added the wrong one. I'm just gonna be adding this all over my crease. On to the next shadow. I am going to be taking Vacay Everyday and I'm going to take this brown shade up here and I'm just going to go right on top of that other shade we just applied, right in that crease. And I think I'm gonna go for a halo look today, which I never really do, but I actually really do love them. They look really pretty on the eyes. Next, I'm gonna be taking the Aloha Vibes palette and I'm gonna take this black shadow, I think it is black shadow. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of this, mainly on the crease. Just so when we do apply that halo shadow, it's gonna look really defined. Now we're going to start creating that halo effect. I am going to start creating that cut crease towards the very center with the LAGirl Pro Concealer that we used earlier just now. And I am going to start blending out both edges of the halo. That way when we do apply the eyeshadow, everything looks seamlessly. All right, you guys, so we have our halo creases going on right now. And I'm gonna be applying this shade right on top. All right, so now that we have that on our lid, I am just quickly going to add some of that brown shade. I'm gonna be applying that brown shade right on the inner corner and outer corner just so we can blend everything together. And I'm just gonna be taking a small pointed brush and apply this right on that inner corner and blend out those edges or harsh lines. Now we're gonna be adding a little bit of the black, just a tiny bit, just right on that outer corner. And just add that right to the inner corner as well. Oh my god, that looks so freaking pretty. And it matches my outfit, yes. Moving on to the bottom lash line, and I'm going to be taking that brown shade again with this small pointed brush. And I'm just going to be adding this right on that lower lash line, right on that outer corner. Taking that black shadow again, I'm just going to be adding this again right on top of that other brown shade. And we're going to be mainly focusing this right on that outer corner on the lower lash line. And for the inner corner, I am just going to be adding a little bit of this plum shade or mauvey shade, and I'm just going to be adding this right on that inner corner. For the inner corner down here on the lower lash line, I did add a little bit of this purple shade right here, just the tiniest bit. Now for the inner corner, you guys know I am obsessed with doing a white inner corner highlight, but today I am thinking of doing something different. So I think I'm going to be adding this shade on the middle. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it, but I'm going to be taking this risk. For liner, I'm going to be using this NYX Cosmetics Matte Liquid Liner. I haven't used this also in a very good minute, but this is definitely one of my favorite liquid eyeliners. And I'm just going to be adding this right on that lash line. And I really want this to mainly be focused on that outer corner. So before I go ahead and do the other side off camera, I did add right on top of the liquid liner, I did add black eyeshadow from the same palette we used. And I just added right on top of it, just smudged it out a tiny bit like this. Just add a tiny bit of that, and that's how I created this smoked out liner. And I am just going to be adding some black liner. This one is from LAGirl Cosmetics. This is their Shock Wave Neon Liner. So I'm just going to be adding this right to my waterline. For lashes, I'm going to be using these from LUVLashes. These are called Bella, and I love LUVLashes because all of their lashes are super affordable. Seriously, they're super cheap. So I'm going to be using these babies right here. All right, guys, so moving back on with the face, I am just going to be adding a little bit of blush, some highlight, add some lips, and we are almost done. So I'm going to go back in with this BHCosmetics Professional Blush 10 Color Blush Palette right here. And this palette has all of my favorite blushes that I could ask for, honestly. So I am going to be using all of these three orange blushes, peachy blushes. I just love peachy, corally blushes. They're so beautiful. Moving on to highlight, I am actually going to be using one of my favorite highlighting palettes. These are also from BHCosmetics. I feel like these are so underrated or underrated. I don't know if that's the word that I'm looking for, but not a lot of people talk about these, and these are super affordable, and the quality and the pigment on these highlights are actually pretty freaking bomb. And I'm going to be taking these two right here. I'm just going to be blending both of them, and I'm just going to be adding this right on my cheekbones. They're so pretty and they're so pigmented. Moving on to the lips, I'm gonna be using my favorite lip liner. As you guys can see here, it's almost completely gone, but this is the NYX Cosmetics lip liner in Nutmeg. It's my favorite one, so I'm just gonna be adding this really quickly all over my lips. I also added this Covergirl melting pout matte liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Current Nude. It's really pretty. And to finish up this look, I'm just going to add a little bit of this Covergirl Lock Up All Day Setting Mist right here. So let's just shake it up a little bit. Alright guys, so that concludes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and loved the makeup look that I created today, because I freaking do. I love it so much. But other than that, everything that I used today, I have used in the past, so everything worked perfectly great for me, except the LAGirl Pro Prep Moisture Nourishing Face Primer. Like I mentioned, this was my first time using it, and so I don't really like it. It felt like, even though I applied so much on it on my face, it still felt super drying, but it definitely did not hydrate my skin at all. Other than that, I will list every single product that I mentioned in this video down in the description box for you guys, as well as all of my social media. That way you guys know what I do when I'm not on YouTube. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye guys.